Hello everyone, it's always a pleasure to welcome you again to House News. In this episode, we present you the latest information coming right here from the Indonesian House of Representatives. So now let's have a look at our headlines for today. BKSAP identifies geopolitical and global economic challenges behind AI innovations, potentially leaving Indonesia as only a user instead of a leading player. One of the key issues BKSAP is currently focusing on is the blue economy. With over half of Indonesia's territory made up of oceans, the country's marine and fisheries potential is a major source of future national economic growth. House Speaker Puan Maharani expressed deep concerns over bullying in education, emphasizing it has reached a critical level and must be addressed seriously by all parties. The newly revised Criminal Procedure Code or KUHP is set to take effect on January 2, 2026, following its approval in a plenary sessions of the House of Representatives. Indonesia now has a new cardiology hospital, a medical center funded entirely by the United Arab Emirates to strengthen healthcare services in Indonesia. BKSAP held discussions with academics on the use of artificial intelligence in the context of parliamentary diplomacy and national governance. This is a concrete step to examine the implication of AI for digital sovereignty, ethics, and social justice.
Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Rafindra Erlangga, explained the Interparliamentary Union has asked all parliaments worldwide to provide their perspective on the development of AI. Therefore, Indonesia will prioritize two major issues in AI development, specifically addressing algorithmic bias and enhancing oversight of the AI infrastructure supply chain.
Algorithmic bias itu ketika kita kadang-kadang input mempengaruhi outcome. Jadi pernah ada suatu perusahaan di suatu negara itu menggunakan hiring menggunakan AI. Dan mereka ternyata bias ke pria karena menghitung maternity leave sebagai productivity loss. Jadi harus ada guideline ketika kita memasukkan data ke large language model yang sifatnya black box, atau kita setelah mendapatkan turunan daripada input algoritma dengan output tentu, kita harusnya melakukan cek dan recheck. Kedua, terkait dengan penguasaan supply chain AI. Jadi AI itu dasarnya infrastruktur fisik. Yang jarang diungkap adalah AI itu berdasarkan infrastruktur fisik. Artinya butuh apa? AI butuh komponen seperti energi, supply of energy. Membutuhkan komponen seperti data center.
Furthermore, Rafindra added AI development is dependent on energy infrastructure, data centers, semiconductors, and other essential materials. He expected Indonesia can take part in this global supply chain to strengthen its national digital sovereignty. From West Java, Kristio Handoko, tvrparlemen reports.
BKSAP encourages the government to increase awareness of the blue economy due to Indonesia's maritime potential. BKSAP also supports optimizing this approach to strengthen sustainable development and help coastal communities.
Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Muhammad Hussein Fadlullah, stated the blue economy is not only about utilizing water resources, but also about considering ecological capacity and environmental sustainability, particularly in marine and river areas. Public understanding of the blue economy is the main foundation for achieving sustainable management of marine resources. Communities must recognize the importance of protecting ecosystems to ensure long-term economic benefits.
Jadi sebetulnya ini perlu adanya sosialisasi yang lebih masif lagi mengenai ekonomi biru ini. Jadi ekonomi biru ini banyak membicarakan juga pemahaman, maksudnya harus memberikan pemahaman pada masyarakat mengenai ekosistem yang harus terjaga. Gitu. Jadi sebetulnya selain itu juga ada keberlangsungan ya. Kita harus tetap mempertahankan, menghitung ke depan sampai berapa lama, sampai berapa jauh lagi kita umat manusia ini khususnya di Indonesia bisa manfaatkan manfaat daripada yang ada di ekosistem yang ada di laut ataupun di sungai. Tinggal implementasi yang sudah pemerintah kota, kabupaten, dan provinsi itu tinggal dijalankan sebetulnya.
Regarding the government's budget efficiency policy, Hussein mentioned it doesn't present a major obstacles to implementing the blue economy. Indonesia has been collaborating with various international organizations that are ready to support ecosystem management within the blue economy framework. From Palembang, South Sumatra, Zia Ulbar, tvrparlemen reports.
House Speaker expressed deep concerns over the growing number of bullying cases in schools, describing the situation as an educational emergency. She urged the relevant commissions to work with the government to evaluate and take actions on these incidents.
Speaker of the House Dr. Honoris Causa Puan Maharani emphasized, addressing bullying requires a comprehensive approach including strengthening family support, providing more psychological counselors in schools, and creating a safe and child-friendly educational environment. She urged the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education to provide professional psychological counselors or mental health workers in every school. Moreover, Puan also encouraged Commission 10 to immediately summon the Ministries of Education alongside psychology experts to conduct detailed examinations to prevent and provide measures for bullying cases in schools.
Dari DPR RI sangat prihatin bahwa jangan sampai terjadi dan terulang. Jadi tentu saja DPR akan meminta komisi terkait untuk memanggil kementerian terkait untuk kemudian mengkaji dan mengevaluasi dan melibatkan pihak-pihak yang terkait dan mungkin juga melibatkan pihak profesional, psikolog atau psikiater atau ya pihak-pihak yang memang harus dilibatkan untuk mengkaji dan mengevaluasi jangan sampai hal ini terjadi.
Data shows 26% of victims are elementary school students, 25% in junior high school, and 18% in senior high school. The Indonesian Child Protection in 2024 recorded 141 cases of violence against children. 1/3 of the incident occurred in school environments. These incidents have disrupted school safety and hindered children's learning and educational processes. Hilman and Sanjaya, tvrparlemen report.
Indonesian lawmakers has just passed the new amended Criminal Procedure Code, modernizing its justice system. Stay tuned right here, only on House News. Commission 3 emphasized the newly ratified Criminal Procedure Code or KUHP strengthens human rights protections, addressing public concern caused by the spread of false information and hoaxes on social media.
During a press conference, the chair of Commission 3 of the House, Habibur Rahman, stated several provisions, including Article 5 on arrest for unverified criminal acts, Article 16 regarding undercover operations for entrapment, and Article 70A and 79 pertaining to potential extortion within restorative justice processes have been inaccurately represented. Furthermore, he clarified these allegations are false, affirming the revised KUHP has been explicitly designed to strengthen legal provisions and enhance human rights protections compared with the previous code.
Hal ini diatur untuk mengatasi keterbatasan jumlah penyidik. Memang yang bisa menangkap itu penyelidik boleh menangkap, tapi bukan dalam tahapan penyelidikan, tahapan penyidikan, ya. Dan itu atas perintah dari penyidik. Hal ini ya diatur karena memang jumlah penyidik terbatas. Ya. Jadi yang orang yang nangkepnya iya, tapi atas dasar perintah si penyidik.
In addition, Habibur Rahman pointed out the complete legislative drafting and deliberation process in the House is fully documented and accessible for public monitoring via the official website and media channels of the House. Furthermore, Commission 3 will conduct discussion and sentencing adjustment law as a follow-up measure prior to the full implementation of the new KUHP. Ferdian and Divo, tvrparlemen report.
Commission 12 welcomes the government's move to give legal certainty to long-abandoned oil wells so they can be managed again by local communities. The new regulations officially legalizes community-run wells starting mid-2025.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 12 of the House, Sugeng Suparwoto, explained, wells abandoned due to low economic value can now be managed by cooperatives, village-owned enterprises, or MSMEs. He said community-led exploitation or drilling activities will be supervised by experts from state-owned enterprises such as Pertamina, relevant business entities, and agencies under the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources. This supervision ensures safety, regulatory compliance, and sustainable production.
Sumur itu ada yang idle well yang dikuasai oleh para operator dan dianggap sudah tidak efisien, misalnya oleh Pertamina. Secara ekonominya kurang ekonomis, maka ditinggalkan oleh Pertamina. Maka bisa dikelola oleh badan usaha, baik itu koperasi, BUMDes maupun juga UMKM lah gitulah, dengan usaha kecil menengah. Itu mengelola atau menghidupkan kembali sumur-sumur yang dulu sudah ditutup. Ketika melakukan eksploitasi atau pengeboran untuk menambang, maka didampingi oleh expert, baik itu oleh BUMN yang di dekat situ yang ditugaskan, misalnya Pertamina, atau juga expert dari badan usaha yang di sekitar itu.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources confirmed over 40,000 community wells have been legalized under the new ministerial regulation, which authorizes cooperatives to manage them within designated work areas to increase oil and gas production. Bondan and Teguh, tvrparlemen report.
Commission 9 supports the plan of the Ministry of Health to remove the tiered referral system in healthcare services. The previous mechanism made patients difficult to receive immediate and appropriate care and also placed an additional burden on BPJS.
For years, urgent or serious cases have been moved gradually through the system, starting at community health center and continuing through Type C and Type B hospitals before arriving at Type A. Member of Commission 9 of the House Ashabul Kafi supports the simplification of the National Health Insurance Agency or BPJS referrals, ensuring the public to seek treatment directly at Type A hospitals. However, he highlighted the government must consider the potential risk of patient overload at Type A hospitals once the policy is implemented.
Jadi umpamanya ada pasien yang memang harus ditangani oleh rumah sakit TPA kan, tidak perlu lagi ke puskesmas, tidak perlu lagi ke rumah sakit tipe C. Oke, kita setuju dan saya dukung itu. Tapi kita juga harus waspada, jangan sampai terjadi penumpukan, sehingga di situ harus jelas standarnya seperti apa, penyakit seperti apa yang mereka bisa langsung ke rumah sakit tipe A, supaya tidak terjadi penumpukan. Kalau mereka tinggalkan puskesmas, tinggalkan rumah sakit tipe C, semua berbondong-bondong ke tipe A, itu terjadi penumpukan, masalah baru lagi muncul.
Furthermore, Ashabul Kafi believes BPJS should establish a classification system for patient conditions. Patients with a history of severe illness or those requiring immediate care should be allowed to receive treatment directly at Type A hospitals. Hilman and Esa, tvrparlemen, report.
We'll be right back with more updates on the health sectors after the very short break only on House News. The Emirates Indonesia Cardiology Hospital in Solo, Central Java, has now been officially opened. The facility built as the cooperations between Indonesia and the United Arab Emirates and is expected to strengthen national specialized cardiac health care.
President Prabowo Subianto officially inaugurated the Emirates Indonesia Cardiology Hospital in Solo, Central Java. This is a healthcare facility granted by the government of the United Arab Emirates. The hospital is presented as a symbol of friendship and cooperation between the two countries and is intended to provide modern cardiology services to the Indonesians. The hospital was built as a specialized heart hospital equipped with internationally standardized medical technology. It features a cardiac catheterization laboratory, modern operating rooms, adult and pediatric intensive care units, and advanced diagnostic facilities utilizing modern technology. Many have described this hospital as one of the most sophisticated in Indonesia, and it stands as the first super specialized cardiac center in Central Java. It is expected Indonesian heart patients will no longer need to seek treatment abroad. President Prabowo hoped the hospitals can be a model for the development of healthcare facilities across the country. The government targets every district and city to have comparable health services, allowing the public to access high-quality cardiac care without having to travel far. The hospital carries a vision to become an international standard cardiac referral center. As a center of excellence, the hospital has 100 inpatient beds with plans to increase to 130. Its cardiology services include minimally invasive interventions, early detection through high-resolution imaging, and integrated care for children with congenital heart disease.
4 students from the Islamic University of Riau have transformed candy into a health supporting product. Using lemongrass extract, they created Joysim candy, a formulation intended to aid children in their speech therapy process.
A student team from the Islamic University of Riau has secured funding in the 2025 entrepreneurship category of the Student Creativity Program for their innovative creation, Joysim Candy. The project was recognized by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology for its originality and social impact. Joysim Candy is a jelly candy made from lemongrass extract and formulated to support children undergoing speech therapy. Developed through a collaboration of different academic disciplines, the product is designed as a healthier, more enjoyable therapeutic alternative, particularly for children experiencing speech delays. The idea was inspired by need for a method of speech therapy that is accessible and engaging. Joysim Candy helps stimulate oral motor nerves naturally, while its lemongrass content offers a calming effect, available in apple and orange flavors and free from artificial sweeteners. The Joysim Candy team plans to continue improving the product in the future. They also intend to secure halal certification and approval from the Food and Drug Authority in order to make the product available to a broader market. This achievement is hoped to support children with speech delays and also motivate other students to continue innovating and developing projects that bring positive impacts to the community.
The word hospital usually evokes unpleasant associations. A building behind a fence, gloomy corridors, and treatment rooms with old tiles. But some countries have long understood that even walls can heal, and they started to turn medical institutions into architectural masterpieces.
Hospitals are often seen as cold and intimidating buildings, but some facilities around the world are designed aesthetic, warm, and patient-friendly. Some look like gardens, others resemble art galleries, and some feels like stepping into a cartoon world. These unique design concepts are not just about visuals, they hope to create calming environments for patients and their families. One of the examples is the Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital in Michigan, USA. The hospital features high ceilings, natural stone elements, and around 20,000 plants inside its indoor garden. In Melbourne, the Royal Children's Hospital showcases a leaf-inspired facade, complete with colorful sculptures and a giant aquarium. As a children's hospital, its entire atmosphere is designed to feel cheerful and non-intimidating for young patients. Meanwhile, Harlem Hospital in New York looks more like an art center. Its facade is decorated with giant glass panels and transparent murals glowing at night, creating a magical impression. In Pittsburgh, the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh has a playful atmosphere, music therapy rooms, a library, gardens, and colorful hallways are all provided to make young patients feel at home. Equally unique, Taiwan's Haosheng Hospital features a full Hello Kitty theme. Walls, curtains, and even medical staff uniforms are designed with the iconic character. These hospital designs show healthcare services don't have to feel rigid or frightening. Through creative architecture, patients can feel more comfortable and even relaxed during treatment.
And that information wraps up our house news for today. I'm Reni Menario and all the crew. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time.